Information theory has a very interesting history. Claude Shannon was a genius mathematician who was working at Bell Labs who came out with this information theory. He's also called as the father of the information age. Why it is interesting is because at the time Bell Labs had a communication mechanism set up, and they had just figured out long distance communication, but they had no idea how to charge people. So you could send a message and they would charge you per message, or they could find out how many words were in those messages and they could charge you per word. But none of them made sense because you could sometimes write shorter sentences and convey much more information. So it really became necessary to find out what is information. And Shannon was the first person to ever try to work on that problem and figure something out. But information theory has also a background from physics, and that is why it has words like entropy in it. The physicists who studied thermodynamics were the first scientists who actually understood information. If you're interested in learning more about the physicist's background on information theory, you should read up on Maxwell's demon. Maxwell's demon is a very famous thought experiment that Maxwell came out with. In physics, we believe that energy can neither be created or destroyed, but Maxwell's demon proves that energy can be converted into information, and the combination of energy and information can neither be created or destroyed. But let's come back to the bit world and let's discuss how Claude Shannon looked at it. So his task was to send messages from one place to the other and try to figure out which message has more information. So let's start with a simple example.